gentlemen, welcome to Mentally Fit, and you are on with the Dark Prophet. So, compliments of the season, I would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we hope that this Christmas will bring a lot of blessings and money and a lot of mental development and a lot of positive things that will change your life. That's my wish for you as you watch this video. So now we've got that out of the way, let's get to it. The title of our conversation today is called Social Madness. That's the title, Social Madness. So by the end of this video, you know what social madness is. You will see it when it's being displayed, and then you will learn something about you will learn about human behavior, and how you can change it to actually benefit you. So let's start. You see, today is going to be more like a story, On Saturday, I decided to go to a lounge to just go relax, where everybody's in the Christmas season. So I felt, let me go to a lounge. I just went there just to get a drink, But it became a whole different experience. So as I went into the bar, I went to the lounge, I took a seat, ordered something, and I was waiting for it to come through. So as I was sitting there, the next thing I knew was my hand reached into my pocket, right? And I could touch my phone, and I was about to bring my phone out, when all of a sudden, I heard a voice. Yeah, the Lord ministered to me. Yes, the Lord ministered to me. Like how this pastor said, Lord ministered to them, he ministered to me. So, what did the Lord say? He said I should take my hand out of my pocket and I should look around me. I was like, okay, I should do it. If you don't do it, you know how, hey, it's God, man. If you don't do it, you can be gone. You can just snap a finger and you die at a lounge. I don't want to die at a lounge. So I was like, okay, I'll do what you asked, Lord. So I looked around, and the first thing I noticed, as I looked around there, was nobody was having a good time at that lounge. Nobody. Absolutely zero. Nobody. And there were like up to 25 people in the lounge. 25 people, and nobody was actually having a good time. And my first thought was, okay, maybe it's the music, or maybe the place is not good enough, or maybe the place just sucks. But the place was cool. The AC was on. The place was like the place was padded, so the music don't get out. There was a DJ there playing jams, playing the latest jams, Whiskey, Burna Boy. You know what I'm talking about. So, everything is right, but like nobody is having fun. And I was like, what is going on? And I look at this guy, look at everybody's like just kind of like it's like as if they are mourning something. It's like they're mourning. Seriously. So I kind of look at it, I was like, wow. I was like, this is strange. Now let me explain this issue, because you may be thinking, okay, what is there? Okay, people are in the lounge and they're not having any issue, so what is there? Let me tell you what is there. This is what is there. Before you go to a lounge or before you go out, we always do some extra things before we go out. If you're a lady, you take a shower, you get that fine dress, spray that nice perfume, maybe that expensive perfume, that you don't spray all the time. Maybe it's like 20K or 15K or something like that. Just a nice perfume, spray it, do your hair, or at least pack your hair or do something good with your hair, everything. Like, you take time to go out. So we are going to the lounge, you're at your best. You wear your best clothes to go to the lounge, because it's a social event and you are going to hang out with people, and you may see a man that you may like, or who may become your boyfriend or your lover or whatever. So there's some effort we'll make when they go out. And like a man, or like myself, before I went out, I got a nice pair of shirts, the good jeans, sprayed perfume, deodorant check, and I showered before. So there is this things that you do to get you there. And to now come to a lounge after you've spent your time and your energy dressing up and looking good, and to now come to a lounge and to now not be having fun, It now looks like it's a whole waste of time. You know, you just wasted your time being dressed. You might as well just stay at home. You know, why come to a lounge if you're not going to have fun? But I'm not criticizing those people who are not having fun. I'm getting somewhere. Please bear with me. What I'm trying to get at is that they were not having fun because a lot of us are not having fun. You know, a lot of us, ask yourself, when was the last time you actually had fun? Like you were laughing and you just felt so good. When was the last time in Nigeria? When? You know? Then the second thing I noticed was everybody was on their phones. Everybody was on their cell phone. I mean, literally everybody in that room was on their cell phone. And I was the only guy that was not with myself, that was not pressing my cell phone. And that's because I was like, at least I had it in mind that, okay, I don't want to do it. I want to look around, you know. At least I told that God told me, you know. Maybe not, or it doesn't matter. But like, because that was the reason why I was not pressing my phone. But as I sat down, my hand went into my pocket for my phone. And the people that were down there, the people that were close to each other, were talking to nobody. Everybody was on their phone. And I'm like, what? This is madness. You mean all these guys, friends came together, you know, and then none of them is talking to each other and everybody's pressing their phones? So I'm like, wow, okay. Some of them were close to me, right? They were sitting in front of me, like four of them. I was like, okay, let me see what everybody's doing with their phone. People I can see. One was on WhatsApp group. He was reading, you know, like when you're in these WhatsApp groups that has a lot of members and everybody's typing and typing and typing, and then you, after when you're in your spare time, you go back and go and see what everybody has typed about or what they were writing about, you know. So one guy was just there, was like reading his WhatsApp messages, old messages in WhatsApp. Then the other guy in front of me was on Facebook. He was going through pictures and reading comments on or like every article that was on Facebook. Was reading the comments and liking it and unliking it and all that. So the third woman just like had her hand buried in her phone. And then that thing got me to think, and I asked myself, you know, we sometimes can be naive when it comes to technology. We can be very naive. But have you ever asked yourself, you know, why are phones so addictive now? You know, why are phones so addictive? People assume that, oh, people are just addicted to phones because, man, they like using phones. But have you ever occurred to you how much that goes into manufacturing a phone? How much money, how much resources, how much intellectual prowess that goes into developing a phone? You know, like this iPhone 15 now. Why is it that everybody is in a rush to get this phone? You know, why is it that everybody is in a rush to have the latest iPhone? You know, why is it that when you get this iPhone, when you hold it, it's so sleek and you just like how it feels in your hand? You know, why is it that when you are with this phone, these new phones now, they make it user friendly? You know, and what they mean by that is they make it so attractive that you become addicted to it, and the goal is you become addicted to it and you cannot see yourself living life without that phone. That's why everybody's with their phone. That's why your phone is always there. That's why anytime you have a moment of silence, you want to press your phone. Like it's like your phone is always there. When you sit in front of your friends, your phone is on the table. You know, there's a reason for that. Those people that make phone, they intentionally made phone so that it will be addictive, so that you want to use it, you want to be using it all the time. There's a reason why they did that. They did it so it to be addictive. You know, and here we are in a lounge where people are together when they have all dressed up to come out and hang with each other and nobody's hanging. You know, all they are doing is pressing their phone. They could have stayed at home to press their phone. But what we don't notice that is happening is that this phone that we're using is making us distant from each other. Yes, you use phone to call your friends that are far away, but when they are now close to you, rather than you talk to them face to face, you're pressing your phone. You know, you're pressing your phone. So what I'm trying to get at, I think, is social madness that you are in front of another human being and two of you chose to hang out, but then two of you now spend your time pressing your phone all day And then at the end of the when the time is up, you're like, oh, I'm going home. Hey, how was it? Oh, it was a nice time. Oh, we just had a good time. Meanwhile, all you guys really did was press your phone and maybe have one or two conversations, and that's it. You know, so why I tell this social madness is because we really need to understand that we are separating from each other. We don't spend time with each other. We don't discuss face to face with each other anymore. We're much more comfortable sending someone a message on WhatsApp or calling somebody once in a while. But when we are in front of each other, we don't really talk about things that bother us. We don't really talk about much now. I remember when I was younger, there was this thing my parents used to do. On Sundays, after church, they would just throw us in the car and then take us to one of our uncle's house. We go to one of our uncles, we sit with their family, we watch movie, we eat, we have a good time. And when they did it, I always wonder why they did that. It was a way of making us getting to know our relatives, making us develop our social skills, making us see the world through the perspective of other people. That's why I felt that thing was, whether it was intentional or not. But today we don't have that much now. Today, with the whole economic situations, people are much more comfortable staying in their own corner. Nobody wants to really go out to go and meet another person, except it is very, very important, or is a must that they must do that. So what I'm focusing on, the point I'm trying to get across is that we need to talk with each other. We need to spend more time with the people in front of us, not being distracted by TV, phones, and all this. We need to spend time with each other. Because what we are failing to notice is that by paying more attention to our phones all the time, we neglect people. And then we wonder why we feel empty. We wonder why we feel anxious. We wonder why we feel something is missing. We wonder why we feel that we should be doing something. Anytime you leave your phone, you feel like, oh, I need to press my phone. I need to do something. I need to post something. I need to write something. I need to like something. I need to dislike something. I need to watch some reel. I need to need to, and your phone becomes like a part of you. Your phone is so close to you, and your phone is no more about you. And you spend more time with your phone than the people you love, and that's where the problem is. Some of us, that's what's affecting our relationship. We spend more time with our phones than the people we love. So we need to stop this era of social madness. If you go out with people, learn to keep your phone aside. Sometimes switch your phone off, or even leave your phone at home, so you can have time to spend with another human being, not worrying about what notification pops up and what notification doesn't pop up. Okay? So that's all I have to say on this. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye.